Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to a monster analysis on the upcoming May Legends Pass monster, Zorky. And for those of you wondering, yes, Zorky will be the monster that is available only in the Golden Legends Pass. So if you want to get Zorky, you're going to have to purchase the Golden Legends Pass for May. If you don't purchase the Golden Legends Pass for May, then you're going to be able to get Dr. Watts. With that being said, if you do purchase the pass, know that you will get this monster all the way to rank 3, meaning you will get all of the traits unlocked once you complete the whole pass. But with that being said, let's see whether or not this monster is worth getting. Let's see whether or not it is worth purchasing the pass. So when Dr. Watts was young, his parents used to take him and his brother Victor to magic shows. Victor used to have a good time, but Watts utterly hated them. All those tricks with no logic or scientific grounds behind them, those stupid top magic magicians wore, which they hid stupider things. Watts couldn't stand any of it, and as an adult he wished he could erase them from his memories. Oh man, Watts should have like some magic hater or something then. However, getting rid of bad memories isn't that easy, even for the brilliant minds of Watts. On this particular occasion, he was having a stressful day in his cave lab. For a while he hadn't been able to steal mythic amber from the mine, so he had only one piece left. He was pacing around the lab wondering what he should create with it when he lost concentration and let his mind wander through his old memories. When he came to his senses, it was too late. He'd let his mind go too far and the piece of amber had absorbed it all. The rock disappeared and the monster appeared where it used to lay. To Watts' horror, it was a dreadful magician. It looked at him and smiled like a psycho. "Hello, sir. Welcome to Zorky's show. Do you believe in magic?" The doctor felt his heart rate skyrocket, and without even being able to control himself, he ran away from his own cave. And so that is how Zorky came to be. Alright, Zorky. Zorky's a fire support monster. Oh, I really thought they were going the magic route. He's a fire. I should have guessed with the red text. Fire support monster. I don't think we've had a mythic support monster. I guess Tiny technically counts. But yeah, fire support. He can give damage boost precision and damage protection to an ally with just one move, or apply double damage and remove negative effects from an ally also one move. Sometimes boosts come with side effects. He may give triple damage to an ally, but the trick will also burn them. Zorky has an evolving trait. At rank 0 he's hardened, that's awesome. At rank 1 he's immune to curse, that's interesting, not really needed. And at rank 3 he can make all enemies weak against a random element at the start of the battle. That is super interesting. Okay, so that can definitely, it's just random, right? It could work out really well. What if you just land that special elemental weakness you need on that special monster that you happen to have an attacker and you can just blast with heavy damage? Interesting, so this is going to be fun. I gotta say, looking at the monster design, I like it a lot. It's kind of like Humpty Dumpty. At the same time, I kind of get like, I don't know if any of you know Code Geass? Like, I kind of get Code Geass vibes from the suit he's wearing. I don't know, but let's go down. I like the monster design a lot. So let's talk about his stats. His life is 53,082. In the world of mythic monsters, this life stat is actually fourth from the bottom. It's funny because he literally has one more HP than Froma and Morgs. Otherwise, they would all be tied. But yeah, Froma and Morgs, they have a life stat of 53,081, so he beats them just by 1 HP. How funny would it be if like those monsters are battling Zorky and he's just alive by that 1 HP? In terms of power, he actually has the lowest power in the game for mythic monsters. Let me get that straight. For mythic monsters, this is the lowest power stat. And for speed stat, he has 4862, which is the third highest speed stat in the game. Currently, the fastest speed stat in the game is 4895, followed by 4875. And then we have Zorky with 4862. So, he's incredibly fast, and then the other stats are like kind of on the low end. Well, power is the lowest, literally. And to be fair, I should mention that his power stat is tied with Van Decken, Morgs, Miseris, Kralik, and Abysmus, so it's not like he has the lowest power stat by himself. With that being said, we already talked about the traits. I think it's great that this monster has hardened unranked, but again, just know that if you do buy the Golden Legends Pass, which is the only way to get this monster, you will get him all the way to rank 3, so you'll get to take advantage of that random weakness. Alright, relics can hold the essence and the amulet, and I mean any monster that can hold the essence, they have the capacity to resurrect themselves with the revival essence, so that's nice. In terms of books, he's a villain monster, he's an evil legion monster, and he is an adventurer monster. Alright, let's get into the skills. So let's see what a support fire monster brings us. So tier 1, removes positive status effects from one enemy, deals moderate fire damage to one enemy. Through the fire rings, how do I feel about this skill? It's 0 cooldown, so you are protected against cooldown activation, 27 stamina cost. removes positive effects, and burn. I mean, that's super useful, right? This is literally the reason Miseris gets ran with strength runes, because of the removing positive effects. So, I mean, see, I would not recommend running this monster with strength runes, even though players will get him rank 3. And the fact that you can remove positive effects, so you can go through Elvira's evasion, you can go through Scale Mirror. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, in terms of a supportive monster, running with team speed runes or speed, being able to remove positive effects is good. The damage is like negligible. It's whatever, it's some damage, and then it's burning to the enemy. Gems under the top hat deals low fire damage to all enemies, applies fire weakness to all enemies. Okay, so it's a setup skill. You deal some fire damage, so it's nice that... Actually, I'm looking through his other skills and he deals no damage. So he's not looking... From right now, what I can see, he's not looking to be that great. Fire weakness. I guess if you partner this monster up with Armor Claw, who does have an AoE fire-based attack, I believe, that could work out for you. Power Overload applies triple damage to one ally, applies burn to one ally. So triple damage, and I mean, this could... Power Overload can honestly synergize very well with a monster that's immune to torture. I think of Abysmus, right? Abysmus is immune to torture, so free triple damage. I think of one of the monsters that was just released. It was Dr. Watts. I think it was Dr. Watts. I think Dr. Watts is immune to burning. So, hey, that's an advantage where it could pay off. Even though Dr. Watts hates Zorky, Zorky can give him triple damage, and then Dr. Watts is a strong thunder attacker that can dish out that triple damage. So that can be some synergy there, especially since Zorky is going to be faster. They're both in the Legends Pass, so Zorky can go first. Triple damage to Dr. Watts. Dr. Watts can attack the enemy with a strong 45 damage thunder-based AoE that is now 3 times as strong. So what is that? 45 times 3? 125 damage, 135 damage. Oh my goodness. So I see the potential there for sure. So Power Overload, it can synergize well for any monster that's immune. I mean, even, to be honest though, even if a monster is not immune to burning, it's still a big buff, right? Like, the burning is negligible. Like, yeah, you take some damage, whatever. Hats Off applies Guard Down, Fire Weakness, and Special Weakness to an enemy. So Guard Down makes it so your attacks always land. Fire Weakness makes it so your fire attacks are stronger. And Special Weakness is nice too, because if you do a special-based attack, it's also going to be stronger. Okay, Disappearing Coin is next. Removes all negative effects from one ally, applies double damage. This is a skill I like, just because it cleanses and a free double damage. And Rubber Pencil applies damage boost and precision to one ally's. Ally blocks 50% of damage received. So damage boost, increased accuracy, and blocking 50%, so that's nice, but honestly, just from what I've seen, I am not impressed with this monster whatsoever. I see the synergies, right? I definitely see the synergy, especially with the Dr. Watts, but I'm not impressed. I wish he could do more. I really wish he can do more. Like, when I think of this monster, how would I rune him? I would want him to be faster than my attacker for sure, and that's his main gimmick. That's the main shtick, right? Have him go before your attacker, give your attacker the triple damage, or use Rubber Pencil to give the damage boost, increased accuracy, or give the double damage, Disappearing Coin. I think that's probably what's going to be utilized the most, right? Let's say this monster goes, let's say you have 3 monsters, right? 3 mythic monsters. Your first mythic monster goes, maybe does deny, maybe attacks someone, maybe the enemy monster goes and your attacker gets denied or has daze or blind or something, but then Zorky goes, and Zorky is like, Disappearing Coin on my attacker. Now my attacker, who's a mythic monster, has double damage, and then the attacker goes and attack. That's the pretty easy, straightforward combo. And then obviously that random weakness that he has from the rank 3, that could help you out and potentially win you the game. But man, in terms of a skill set, I am not impressed, right? I am not. I wish he could have done like torture effects. Like, even Zavi Pit, I feel like I'd rather use just because he has more torture abilities. But removing positive effects from an enemy, give the capacity to triple damage. I'm not impressed, but I mean, because he's going to be rank 3, I definitely see players being able to utilize him. And the fact that he can hold a revival essence, so even if he gets killed, the fact that he can come back, I can definitely see players utilizing him. Like I said, yeah, cleansing, removing him from an enemy. Yeah, I'm not impressed though. His ultimate attack, My Final Act, deals heavy fire damage to enemies, guard down, double damage to allies, then True Vision. I mean, it's a good ultimate, but it's like, if he's not running any strength runes, the heavy fire damage is negligible. So it's really just a guard down, double damage, and True Vision, which can be removed from any legendary monster that does. Removes positive effects from the enemy. So I gotta say, I'm not impressed. I love the monster design. I love his suit and everything. I love the monster design, but I am not impressed. I wish he could have done more. I really wish he could have done more. Oh man, yeah, but guys, that is gonna be my analysis on Zorky Once again, this is the Golden Legends Pass May monster. So if you want to get Zorky all the way to rank 3, you are going to have to buy the Golden Legends Pass. And like I said, he does synergize with Dr. Watts, so, you know, there's still usability there. But anyhow, that's my thoughts on Zorky. Now I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this monster? And like always, remember to subscribe.